This happened to my girlfriend and her friends. We live in the state of Rondônia, Brazil. It was a Sunday morning, and I was at church. My girlfriend had spent the night at her friend's house, and they were on their way to meet me. For the first time, they decided to take a different route, but what they saw on the way is something they will never forget. They witnessed 3 men dragging a homeless man. He was covered in blood, head to toe, and they were forcing him toward a pickup truck. My girlfriend, who was in the front seat, rolled down her window and shouted for them to stop. The men all turned around and looked at her, and tried to explain that the homeless man had stolen from a woman. But there was no woman around, and nothing was scattered on the ground. There was no sign that he had stolen anything at all. As they were about to leave, another man arrived, holding a machete, and then he started to walk towards the homeless man and slowly began stabbing him over and over again. Her friend, who was driving, panicked and sped away. They immediately called the police, who asked for the exact location. Since they weren't sure, they decided to go back to find the place and get the pickup truck's license plate number. When they got closer, they only saw the truck speeding away and the homeless man still lying on the ground, but alive. They were about to approach him when a man on a motorcycle pulled up next to their car and once again tried to explain that the homeless man had stolen from someone. Feeling helpless, they gave up and joined me at church. Later on, some other people from the church went to the scene and saw that same homeless man sitting there with a few people around him helping. When my girlfriend told me what happened, I couldn't stop thinking, what if they hadn't taken that route? What if they hadn't shouted for the men to stop? Where would that homeless man be now? I believe they were used by God to save his life.